Hey everybody, welcome to Brad's Gadgets. Today we're going to head out on the boat, we're going to fly our drone, and I'll give you some helpful tips on how to avoid crashing into the water. Let's go for a ride. So we're out here on beautiful Pigeon Lake. Perfect day for a flight and a fish. We're gonna take the drone up, get some shots. It's gonna take a little bit of common sense. And just follow these rules and you'll be good to fly off your boat too. Situational awareness. Get yourself a good app like UAV Forecast. It's free and it'll give you all sorts of information that you're gonna need at your current location. So things like temperature, wind gusts, wind speed, wind direction, how many satellites are locked, things like that, so you know what you're getting yourself into before you even take off. Backup plan. I always like to have a backup plan, so I've got a getter back. What that is a little, like a little missile kind of thing that you attach to your drone. If by chance you do dunk it in the water, this thing will come up to the surface with a fishing line, and you'll be able to retrieve the corpse of your drone. If you have DJI Care Refresh, you can send that back to DJI and they will give you a replacement for a small fee, a refurbished unit. Motion. You're gonna have to always take into consideration any motion of the boat. So for instance, if my boat is moving forward and I take off from the front of my boat, when that drone goes into a hover, my windshield's gonna hit it. So keep in mind motion of the boat. Going along with these motions, you're gonna have to also consider your drift, and that's a side-to-side motion, and yaw, any twist to your boat. One of the big things you have to understand too is that your return to home is locked to that position. So if your boat moves any which way, if you do an automatic return to home, it's going right in the water. Keep that in mind. Taking off. I would recommend manual takeoff. We do this by bringing the sticks down and in towards themselves to start the motors. From there, then we can give it throttle to raise up as far as we need. In my settings, I have it set so that the drone will hover as opposed to returning to home if there's a connection loss to the controller. If possible, try to anchor, and if you have 2 anchors, even better. Now go have fun flying your drone over the water. However, keep in mind, we still have to land. Landing. Landing can be a challenge, especially if you have your obstacle avoidance sensors active. I was coming down here and the winds were picking up, which made it incredibly difficult to put the drone exactly where I wanted. You can see me fighting the wind in this example. Not only that, the downward drafts from the propellers itself was causing a kind of a wind tunnel, so I was fighting both of those just to land it on my boat. This is a good example of why an automatic return to home is not good for landing on a boat. Try to do it manually, because you can finesse and adjust everything as you need. I had to turn the drone sideways because my obstacle avoidance sensors were picking up my windshield. Another helpful tip is to aim your camera straight down so you can see exactly where you want to land. Alright, so hopefully this will help you to fly your drone from a moving vessel. Just have a little bit of common sense, take into account your surroundings, and I don't want to see you lose $1,000, $2,000, maybe even $3,000 worth of equipment. So just try to fly smart, okay? That's all it is. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. And especially if you have any tips that maybe I haven't covered, leave them down there for other flyers as well, okay? Because we can all benefit from helpful advice. That's all it is. Anyways, I hope you'll hit the like button and subscribe. And as always, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.